Give it up for Ryan Booz.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Ryan Booz. I work at KCF Technology. There's where you can find me. So I have to start here. 2 years ago, I gave my first lightning talk, and I talked about my family, how I didn't know that we would grow to be quite a large family. I thought we might have 2, and we had ended up at 5 at that point. I told our story on our journey, and I left it on a cliffhanger. And last year, I still left it on a cliffhanger that we weren't really sure about what was going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that it did happen. And 4 weeks ago, little Gretel Eliza was born. So I've completed the story, and I really did that for her because at some point, these are going to be recorded, and years from now, she's going to say, everyone else got a picture, and I never got a picture in your stupid talks. So there's Eliza Grace. So I got to bring the 3 older ones with me, and the others are at home. It's a wonderful developer's life. Holiday season just passed, and we went through a normal cache of Christmas movies, right? Our favorite, some of our favorites, A Christmas Carol. And this year we did something unique. We read the book with the kids, and as part of that, there's a movie that was produced last year called The Man Who Invented Christmas, I believe. And it gave us a new perspective on The Christmas Carol. And then we moved to our second favorite movie, It's a Wonderful Life. And for the first time, I saw a correlation between these two that I'd never seen before. And it turns out it's not by accident. The man who wrote a little booklet that It's a Wonderful Life was based on wrote that book after a dream based on A Christmas Carol. And it got me thinking, how is it that I reflect George Bailey in my professional life? Believe it or not, I really thought this. I saw this movie in a new light. I started to wonder how it is I've hit my kind of mid-career, and I've had some of those opportunities to consider, is this what I want to be doing? I've recently switched companies. I always feel like I'm missing out. Like some of the dreams of what I wanted to do professionally and the impact I wanted to have seems to have escaped it sometimes. And there's many, many times, especially at a conference like this, where I just feel like I am nowhere near good enough. I don't have much to contribute. And even when I feel excited about something, it feels this small compared to what other people are doing. I get caught up in the mundane. I'm really unaware of all the people around me that need help, like I have needed help over all these years. And I forget all the impact that others have had on me, that have gotten me to this place 20-some years into my career already. And it's so easy to get caught up there. I forget about the influence that I've actually have the ability to give, that I have among the people around me. And I've realized that in almost every case it starts with a very small thing. It's that one thing that you think no one cares about. Like, who needs to know that this command does this? And it turns out that the entire team had no idea. And it transforms the way you do work. And so you get caught up thinking that what you have to give doesn't matter. For me, it actually happened here 4 years ago at CodeMash. I went to a talk, and I'm generally a data SQL Server kind of guy until this new job switch. And I was in a talk. And he talked about many, many things, and this one thing, very, very small to him. Actually, I think it was an offhanded comment. And I said, what? That has been bugging us for years. I had no idea this trace flag existed, and I needed to know. And that really started my journey of thinking, what is it that I can give? What are some of those things that I'm sure that no one else knows that I can provide? And I guarantee you that someone in your sphere needs to know it. And so I just want to encourage you, if this is the middle of CodeMash for you or the beginning of CodeMash, to start. Start next week when you get back. It just has to be something small. It could be a lunch session and something you learned here. You get all the slides. A lot of people give you things to work from. All of us give you stuff. Go use it. It's for you to demonstrate and you to show. Maybe it's that proof of concept. How often have you been doing a project not aware that there's a junior developer or even a senior developer who's not in your space and could learn from this? It could improve what they're doing. And so I want to encourage you to give. And don't give up in doing it, even if you've never done it before. Do it. Do not stop doing it. They need you. I guarantee you, 110% they need you. We need you. CodeMash and places like this exist because you come and people like you give back. We need you. And just as we've learned, I want to leave you with one thing. Everyone knows the quote at the end of this movie, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wing. Well, I want to teach you something new at CodeMash, just so you can remember. Every time a build passes and the tests, a build succeeds and the test passes, a developer does get his coffee and bacon. And don't forget it, because you gave it back to them. Thank you.